All right, welcome back. We appreciate everybody joining us here on Bayou Time, and as we've stated, and just to let everybody know, we got a lot of people coming in and out of the studio, and in fair play, and because it's an election year, we got a lot of people that have been out there campaigning, that have been knowing the district, listening to the people's concerns, and they're out there and they're out and about. So we're actually using all of these people as reporters on the ground and out in the field, because it's invaluable for us to get as much information as we can. So that's why in fair play we've opened it up, that if somebody's running for council in a district, that everybody's invited to come on and speak their piece. So that's what we're doing. So if you see different people up here, we're just trying to be fair, and that way we do it the right way. All right, on this, Kyle Faulk, once again, Sergeant from the Houma Police Department. Timmy Fangui has just joined us on the desk. He is a resident of Terrebonne Parish, also running for consul of Terrebonne Parish. Kyle, we'll start with you. Any more street conditions that we would need to know about at this point?
No, we still have the situation at Barrow. Barrow Street is open. We still have the situation at Barrow and 311 where it was a very large tree that fell, so it's taken a little bit longer than usual to clear that roadway. But the crews are on it. Our safety, emergency personnel out there making sure the traffic's flowing properly, so it shouldn't be too much longer. Be a little bit more patient with us, and hopefully we'll have that road open very shortly. Okay,
and joining us now is Timmy Fangui, who once again is running for consul of Terrebonne Parish. What have you seen? You've been down, and I know you have a business in Parish, and you've been down Island Road and other areas. Give us an update from your perspective as what you're seeing out there.
As far as the levees really are doing a wonderful job, but this is just a squall. The Island Road, the levee, the water's like a waterfall coming through the road itself, so it's washing the sides of the road away. We're going to have to fix that again. The road actually needs to be lifted. Parish is flooded. There's no two ways about it. But it's actually coming through where the lock system is being made right now. A while ago, you had a lady that asked about the water flooding in Chauvin. I think the Smith Ridge pumps was either shut down or turned off because they ain't working no more. We've been to them pumps. We went with Joey C. into the big pumps in the back, Ashton North. Ashton North was complaining about water filling up. The reason why is because the water's going around the pumping station. The water cannot get out of the system that's being built. Whenever we're going to have this Morganza built, we need to invest in a massive pump to pump it out, because right now it's a tank. We have a tank in Dulac. We have a tank. We're like little bitty reservoirs for Houma. Houma is going to be inundated by the Houma Nav if we don't hurry up and build that lock system.
Well, the lock is designed to be, I think, in 2013, and also, but as far as the Smith Ridge pump, probably, and I think Reggie was here this morning, I would assume that they're waiting for levels to change outside of that floodgate,
right,
so that the tide moves out, and then they turn it back on, because right now, all they'd be doing is probably recirculating water.
Right, and that's what's happening in the Grand Kaya place. But
excuse me, Tim, what are we looking at now? Yeah. More Dulac video, okay. But when you say, Timmy, also that Parish is flooded, not in homes, but ground flooded and street flooding?
Oh, yeah. The street is actually coming over the street. We have 2 trailer parks down there for the fifth wheels and everything. We had 12 trailers that was flooded because 12 people didn't get down there. We were moving stuff all night. We was moving trailers out all night, all day yesterday, because when you're from down the Bias, you definitely know that the south part of the storm, the north part hurts. The south part is what brings in more water than the north, because it's already filled up.
South port right now. Yeah. So, but you said 12 trailers had water in them?
Yeah, yep. Beautiful motor. You can't get them all. I mean, we had 50 trailers. Yeah. But that was inside the levee for my sisters.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like right now in Parish. I don't know where that's at, but that's what it looks like on the inside of the levee, because it's actually coming over the levee.
Yeah, for sure. This is once again Dulac, I think, Jay. Yeah, that's Dulac. So just to let everybody know, we're talking about Parish, but we're looking at Dulac, and certainly you can tell that the southern winds of this storm, we knew, we've always seen it. They're going to wreak havoc on people. But once again, I want to differentiate when we're talking about flooding. The key to me, when all this is over with, how many homes and businesses had water inside of the building? And as far as I know, home-wise, this parish is doing extremely well. Now, when you look at this shot, okay, yeah, there's some kind of shed underneath, but it looks like I could see a four-wheeler, a lawnmower underneath. The wheels are all visible, so there's water all around. So whoever elevated that home, it worked. But when you look at this, it's a scary shot, and you say, man, there's water all over the place. Well, I don't see it in the homes here. So that's the key of what we're trying to do as the whole of a parish, and the same in Lafourche and the same everywhere you go, is to keep water outside of the homes, and that's generally the consensus. But Timmy, going back to you, because you live in that area, well, you live in this area now, but you've been in that area with your business forever. You've seen this on Ile de Jean Charles Road many, many times, but the height of the water on Ile de Jean Charles or Island Road would be what compared to what it used to be when we'd take those deuce and a halves over that thing? How high would it be?
It's about 3 foot deep, but they elevated the road.
Right.
But I don't know if that road's still there more. They got some pressure that's coming out of the Bush Canal because of the levee system.
Yeah.
That's going to funnel through Pontchartrain, which is going to tear that road apart if them rocks doesn't hold. Now, I sent you a video. The rocks was moving. So if those rocks was moving off the road, the side of the road, right?
Well, there'll be some undermining, I'm
Right,
sure, if that's the case. But we've had many, many times where we've gone down that road as a station to cover the video, and the only way you can tell where you are by the telephone poles.
Right.
And then sometimes they curve, so you never know if you're on the road or not, so you sort of crawl through there. But
I got some, not to cut you off, but I got some business in Lafitte, and they really getting some water over there. It's over the levees. I don't know if y'all seen that with Billy Nungesser, but he's taking the hit hard over there right now.
Yeah, no offense to Lafitte and all that, we sort of isolate on this area because everybody seems to care about New Orleans except us. But
You're right.
we do care about New Orleans, but this is where we live. But there you can see the general flooding. If we could just get this storm north of us, is going to be the kicker into getting us into some higher areas. So, nonetheless, you've been moving around the area. Anything you see that's really alarming to you as far as what might concern you as somebody trying to get in office in Terrebonne Parish, to where you think this is the worst I've seen today? What area would you say?
It would have to be Chauvin, but Chauvin's not my district. But I mean, as far as the parish and I've been all over the parish. The worst place right now is Chauvin because it's a big bowl. Yeah. Dulac is a bowl, but Dulac has pumps a little bit more than Chauvin. Chauvin's got 2 pumps. Dulac has got all the backside. It's not as populated as Chauvin.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good. Well, Tim, we appreciate you dropping by also, and I make the offer to everybody here on the station. I know a lot of you are trying to become councilmen or councilwomen in your district. I know a lot of you are running for Senate and state representatives. So you know what? We've always offered equal time throughout HTV, even after somebody qualifies. We try to be as fair as we can, and we will continue. So if you have something you want to add to the conversation, please, we welcome video, we welcome your footage, and we just want to be fair with everybody. We'll take a break. When we come back, I'm going to go to the phone lines and answer some questions. And I think Sergeant Kyle Faulk's going to stick around with us to answer some in case they pertain to the streets of the city and everything else. So once again, we appreciate you hanging in there with us. We'll be right back.